Hey girls, happy hump day. I just wanted to come check in here because I took the morning off from my probably everybody on my team. Um, and not for any reason really, like just because I feel like we all need that time, to kind of like refresh yourself and your mind. So I want to give you guys this from the bottom of my heart, but I also want to give you guys permission to work this business, but do it because you love to do it. Don't do this business feeling like you're on some type of just like when you go to work, like you don't want to get up for it. You don't want to leave your kids for it. Like you don't want to do it, right? That feeling. You guys know what I'm talking about? I don't want you guys to be a part of this business and have that feeling. And I was thinking about this in the morning. I want you guys to wake up just loving what you do and just being like so excited to get up and do it. That is why I do this business. Like that is why I do it works, because it has allowed me to be home with my kids. It has allowed me to get up on the times that I want to get up. But guess what? When I'm up, I'm ready and I'm excited. So there's a difference between getting up and not being consistent, and there's a difference between just knowing that once you're up, you're like ready to go. And I have changed so much in this business. Like before this business, you guys, you wouldn't see me on a live video. You wouldn't see me talking to people about anything that had to do with health, because I felt so unhealthy myself. How many of you feel unhealthy yourself? You just feel like, how can I give anybody advice if I'm not healthy, right? We get in our own head, and it's just sad. It's just sad how much we can get in our own head. And because of this business, I have been able to grow tremendously. My mindset is completely different, you guys. A lot of you don't know that before it works, I suffered with really bad anxiety. I couldn't even leave my house. Like I had to stay home because that's where I felt safe. And to think of that and to now like leading a team and helping other people conquer their fears, do I still get anxiety? Absolutely I do. But the difference is that now I know how to face it. Now I know how to face my fears because I have done it and I have experienced what it feels like to be on the other side of fear. And I know some of you haven't felt that yet. Like I know some of you haven't felt that yet. And that is where I want to get you guys. Like I want to get you guys in a place where you guys face those fears and it just feels like a release, like a breath of fresh air. Like I can breathe again. When I felt that feeling being a part of this business, my whole life changed. And that happened to me on the first cruise that I went on. I remember getting to the boat and just feeling like an overwhelmness of, I don't know what I'm doing. You guys ever felt that? Like, am I supposed to be here? Do I deserve to be here? Why am I far from my family? Did I make a good choice? What if something happens? Blah, 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 blah. Fear settles in. And as soon as I got to my room and I was alone and I stepped out into the water, I could not hold back the tears. I was by myself and I just started crying. And I looked out into the water, you guys. It was the most beautiful thing that you could ever see in your entire life. And that was my moment when I realized this is where I belong. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. And this is what my family deserves. And this is what everybody deserves. Everybody that comes into this business, like, this is what they deserve, is this feeling. And I'm not going to stop until everybody that I know feels what I'm feeling right now. And I just cried to myself. And I looked out into the water. And the first thought that came to my mind was, your dreams are as big as this water. Your dreams are endless. They're beautiful. You can have everything that you've ever wanted, Taina, just like this water. Like I felt like God was speaking to me. And I never forgot that moment. It was like a moment that me and God had and myself in this big old boat in the middle of the ocean. Okay. Fear, I faced it. And I was far away from my family, you guys, in the middle of the water. Okay. And it sounds scary, but it was the best feeling ever. So I don't ever want you guys to do this business with that feeling of like not wanting to do it. Okay? You have to wake up and you have to decide every day that you're doing this for the biggest purpose and your life depends on it. Okay? And a lot of you might not see why your life would depend on it yet, but I'm telling you from experience, your life depends on it. Your family needs this. I have seen amazing things happen because of this business. My closest friends in this business that I've met, and I have formed relationships with Denise and Carla and a lot of other top leaders, and they are no different than you and me, okay? That's another thing I learned. That was another aha moment I had being on the cruise. They're no different than you and me, okay? I looked at their incomes. I looked at their life-changing experiences, and I said, we all deserve that. We all deserve that type of freedom. We all deserve to say yes to everything that we want. There's no reason why we can't. To everything. If you want a mansion on the top of the hill, you get to have that. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just want a good running truck. You deserve to have that. Maybe you just want to say yes to your kids every day because who cares? You want to. That's who I am. And my husband's like, oh, why do you always say yes to them? Because I can. And that's not something that I always had. So I will because I can. When I grew up, we didn't even have my mom around. When I grew up, I didn't have my dad. I didn't have things that I wanted. And I had to make myself food. We had to feed each other, brothers and sisters, right? My kids have me. That's worth more than anything. Do you guys realize just your kids having you home is worth you doing this business? Just that alone. And people settle, you guys. And I feel like sometimes we settle. And I just had to take the morning off to get my thoughts together, but I'm in a really good place. And if you need that too, if you need time to yourself, I want you guys to give it to you. I want you guys to give it to yourself, because there's no way you can give to this business, to your family, to your life, to anything until you fuel yourself. If you are not fueled and you are empty and you feel like you are just lost and you don't know where you're going to go next, it's because you're not giving time to yourself. So please don't do this business off a feeling of, I just don't even know what to do now. I'm just so lost. Take time for yourself, you guys, and come back to this business 100% because you deserve this. And if anything inside you makes you feel like, I don't know what I'm doing, it's the devil and it's fear. You can do this business. You can get to the top ranks of this company. I can guarantee you that you can. It's all in your mind. And I know I keep repeating that. It's all in your mind. And it might get annoying, but it is. Okay? Our mind will trick us. It will trick us to do things and stop us from the things that we deserve. So I want you guys to give this business 100% if you're here. And if you're not giving this business 100% and you feel that in your heart, then take a day or take a few hours, take a morning, whatever you need, and regroup your thoughts and figure out why you're here. Because none of us are here for no reason. We're all here for a reason. Okay? God did not give you this opportunity for you to not take full advantage of it. He didn't give you this opportunity for you to make $50, okay, or $100. He gave you this opportunity to change your life. And it's your choice to run with it. Make things happen, because you are going to have everything that your family deserves. And I think that's worth it all. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.